Thank you so much for joining, sir.
Welcome, sir.
So, how is Ram sir doing?
Uh, at home,
Okay, great. Good to hear that. Thank you so much, sir. Meanwhile, the teachers can make this comfortable, and we can turn on our cameras so that we can get started and make it kind of interactive. Thank you for your punctuality, all the teachers. I can see many teachers have joined on time. So teachers will get started in a couple of minutes. We'll wait for more teachers to join, then we'll start. Thank you so much, Deepiksha ma'am. Pleasure having you. In the meantime, teachers can mention in the chat what is the school name they come from actually. I can see Vinayak Convent is for sure there. Devendra sir is there. Teachers, you can mention your name, the school name in the chat box. You have your chat box at the bottom of your screens. Thanking again the teachers for their punctuality. I would really want that teachers use this chat feature proactively. I want the teachers to respond in the chats. Okay. We are having responses. Really good to have responses. We have Shubhangi ma'am from Rakhi Public School. We have Pooja ma'am from Rakhi Public School. Really nice. Good to have you, teachers. Sabitha ma'am from St. Joseph. The entire Rakhi Public School has joined. Really thankful. Deepiksha ma'am from SJ International Lucknow. Niv Shivalik Public School. Kavita ma'am. Really nice to have you, Kavita ma'am. And we have more teachers joining us. I can see a lot of amazing teachers joining us across the country. We have Samra ma'am from Tiny Tots, Azamgarh. A lot of expertise in a single frame. Thank you so much. We'll start in a couple of minutes. So again, a very warm thank you to all the lovely teachers here. Thank you for joining the webinar that is there for the Imagine Mathematics program and Ignite, the English curriculum program. We'll wait for one more minute and then get started. Really nice to see a lot of responses in the chat box. Amazing. We have Kamaljeet ma'am from GS Public School, and we have Navdeep ma'am, we have Pushpita ma'am, we have Vidya ma'am. We have a lot of teachers with us. Really nice. We have Tamil Arasi from Maruthi Senior Secondary School. Really nice to have you, ma'am. Pardon me if I didn't pronounce the name properly. Thank you so much for joining. So, yeah, let's get started. Oh, we have Salma ma'am from Chandoli. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining. So, to all the amazing teachers, a very, very good evening to everyone here. My name is Taifoor, and I'm a success manager from ULO. Uh, am I audible, teachers? Can I have a thumbs up, Devendra sir? आप मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं? Amazing. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. I'm audible. That's clear. So, my name is Taifoor. I'm a success manager from ULO. And today, I would like to thank all the teachers here for joining this webinar. To all the teachers who joined on such a short notice, let's do one thing, teachers. Let me share my screen to make it more understandable to whatever we are going to discuss today in this webinar. Allow me a moment. We have more teachers joining us. Really nice. Great. So again, I would like to thank each one of you for joining. I'm shortly sharing my screen to make this meeting much more understandable for all the teachers. Teachers can show me a thumbs up once my screen is visible to them. Yes. So teachers, is my screen visible to you? Devendra sir, can we have a thumbs up? Deepiksha ma'am, can we have a thumbs up if my screen is visible? Really nice. Really nice. Thanks. Thanks for your proactive responses. So I'm sure every teacher here knows that we come from ULO. It's an edtech. It's an organization based out of Singapore, and we are having our presence at two places in India, in our country. That is Delhi NCR and Bangalore. It's a leading edtech company which has like uh, more than 15,000 schools in the portfolio, and we are having various programs with us. Speaking programs, be it the computer science program, be it the mathematics, be it general knowledge, be it any subject. So, this is about the organization. And when I talk about this particular session, teachers, we are having some beautiful rules. Once we cooperate and adhere to these rules, then we'll definitely make it a fruitful one, a very productive one. So the first rule says that we have to keep our cameras on. So requesting all the teachers to turn their cameras on, please. And we should be present and engaging. We have to be very much, we can ask questions to Taifoor sir. We can discuss anything. Uh, yeah, okay. And we have to be on mute. Right now, teachers, you're on mute actually. It is by default, just to avoid the that background noises. You will be given your chances once we're done with this session. We'll last for the last 15 minutes. We'll be unmuting the teachers to speak out whatever the queries you have. Moving ahead, first of all, we are going to discuss about the program that is Imagine, Curriculum to Master Mathematical Thinking. We have this program for our schools wherein the first thing we need to confirm is, have we received the books and the teacher manuals? Teachers, if our students have received the books, if you, the teachers, have received the teacher manuals, can I have a thumbs up, please? A virtual thumbs up or a physical thumbs up works so that we can go ahead. Yes, amazing, amazing. Teachers, let's not make this a monotonous session, please. Can we have our cameras on if possible? Thank you so much for cooperation. Thank you. So, yeah, once we get these books and teacher manuals, we need to understand what the program is all about so as to put the content, so as to make it a very productive one for our students. First of all, let's have a question for ourselves. What is the question? The question is, why have we named our mathematics program as Imagine? If any teacher wants to respond, you're free to respond in the chat box. Yes, Devendra sir, you want to add anything?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please sir, बताइए. You want to share anything, sir? आप कुछ शेयर करना चाहते हैं, sir?
No, sir.
Okay. So, why have we named this? Thank you so much, sir. Why have we named this program as Imagine? Because we want all the students to shift from rote memorization towards the understanding of fundamental concepts, for understanding the logics behind the textbooks, behind the content that is there in the books. We want them to shift from rote memorization towards an experiential learning. So that is why we want them to imagine it first. We want them to imagine it in their minds, then deliver. So actually, teachers, everybody I'm sure knows here that we have a couple of governing bodies for our education system. The first and the foremost governing body is the national education policy. Actually, all the schools actually adhere to this national education policy. What does it say regarding the mathematics? It says that students must develop mathematical thinking skills. That is for sure what we are doing, being the teachers. We are making them understand and instill the skills of mathematics. And it also says that students must enjoy doing maths. That fear of mathematics should be eliminated. Actually, it says that students should enjoy, they must enjoy doing the mathematics. That is what national education policy says. And it also says that schools must have tech integration for enhanced learning. It says that we have to have the technology into our education. Teachers, correct me if I'm wrong. If I talk about last 1 decade, there has been a massive revolution in terms of technology in education. Am I correct, teachers? Was there a revolution in last 1 decade? Aren't we like more technological in this moment? Yes, we are dealing with technology. We are dealing with AI. We are dealing with things. So why not introduce these concepts to our students so that they get future ready? Yes, for sure. And what does National Curriculum Framework has to say about this? They also have their sayings. They say that students must understanding the importance of math. They have to realize that actually the whole universe is based on the mathematical concepts. And NCF also says that students must develop mathematical thinking and problem solving skills. So it says that we have to do skill based education. That is where we have to focus. And NCF, National Curriculum Framework, also says that students must eliminate math fear and enjoy doing it. So it's not just the students' responsibility. Being the educationists, it's our responsibility as well to eliminate the fear. Okay, Renu ma'am, you're on unmute. Can you mute your device, please? Akshay, can we mass mute? Can we mute the teachers here?
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So, being the educationists, being the educators, we have to make sure that the fear is eliminated, that the students are very much comfortable into practicing and experimenting the mathematics in the classes, right? Let's do it together as a team. So, again, a question. The question says, why the kids are fearful about mathematics? Teachers, would you like to mention in the chat box? What do you think? Is there a fear regarding mathematics? Oh my God, mathematics. As a fear, do we have as such any fear regarding the mathematics? You're free to add your expertise in the chat boxes. Let me read a couple of responses. Okay. Yes, I can see a lot of thumbs up. It belongs to cognitive development. True, absolutely. Yes, Aarti ma'am says yes. Latika ma'am says yes. Shubhangi ma'am has shown a thumbs up. Sabitha ma'am also says yes. I'm really happy that all the teachers are in agreement with me. Thank you so much. So, truly, there is a fair, as aforementioned, that we are the ones, we are the responsible ones, we are the owners to eliminate this fear from our classrooms. So, there are various things actually, which a student feels once he enters the classroom of this mathematics. He sees that there is a negative perception of it being the difficult one. He already has that thing in his mind, in her mind, that it's a tough subject, it's mathematics. They really can't memorize all the formulas that are there in the book, right? And they're afraid to make mistakes and problem solvings, because we must confess that this fear is also a reason of that mocking, that teasing, which a student A does with the student B. We have to make sure that the fearful environment, that the criticism that is there in the classrooms, we have to eliminate that criticism, we have to make it sure. And fear of getting less marks is obviously there. No real world connection. This is my favorite, actually. This key point is one of my favorite key points. No real world connection. That is where we from ULO in Imagine program are delivering. We are making sure that the content in our mathematics books is directly related to the real world connection. We are making it an experiential one. Unable to understand basic math skills, there are some students who are not aware about the foundational concepts. Thereafter, it becomes difficult for them to grasp and understand the concepts. Right, teachers? So we are here with a complete package, a full bundle of mathematics that is known as Imagine, which is there for our students and is in absolute alignment with National Education Policy 2020 and NCF. We are here with all these things. Let's see how we are going to put it in front of our students. So, what are the key objectives, teachers? हमारे in our mathematics, what are the key objectives that we have to cater? The first key objective is developing mathematical thinking skills. We have to make sure that students are made understood the concepts behind the things that are written in the textbook. We have to make sure that we are experimenting the things. We are not just memorizing the things. We are experimenting the mathematical concepts in the classroom. Connecting maths concept with real world. We have to make sure that we are focusing enough on skills like problem solving, critical thinking, decision making. We are making the students undergo the real life real life application understanding of mathematical concepts. We have to make sure we are doing this practical education, this in a very appreciative manner at the same time. And we have to also make sure, as aforementioned, we have to make sure that eliminating the fear of mathematics is one of the key factors which we have to take care. So, what all are the resources in this program that we are providing? The first and the foremost is the books for our students. Teachers, can I have a thumbs up if everybody is understanding here? A virtual thumbs up can work for me. Are we going on the right track? Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Devendra sir. So, what are the resources that we are offering? I'm having a lot of responses. Really glad to have such cooperative teachers here. Thank you so much. We are full of expertise in this meeting. Thank you so much. So, yeah, the first and the foremost resource that we're having is books. Teachers, we call them smart books in our terminology because they're having these beautiful QR codes incorporated in them. Right? Once we scan a QR code, we are randomly redirected towards a high quality animated video, which is nothing but the actual context that is there in the chapter. So for these smart books are age appropriate, grade appropriate for our books. And yeah, the second resource which we are providing is teacher manuals, wherein teacher can find well crafted lesson plans, classroom management tips, time management. Everything is there in the teacher manual, and which is there for all the teachers starting from grade 1 to grade 8. And both the things, the books for students and the teacher manuals for teachers, are provided to our schools in hard copy format as well as in soft copy format. If my teachers here in this webinar have not received the soft copies or the hard copies as of now, if in case any teacher has not received, you may connect with the concerned school success manager. I'm sure all the teachers here know that we have dedicated school success managers for our schools. So, which is actually the first point of contact for you. They're there for you to help you with all the queries, all the questions, whenever, wherever you have. I'm having a lot of thumbs up messages here. Yes, really nice. So, yeah, moving ahead, what after the books and teacher manuals, we are having digital product. As mentioned by National Education Policy, that we need to have a technological integration into our programs. That's where we serve here. So we're having these digital resources for us as an classroom application for us for making our classes smart at the same time. And for the smartphones, we're having two applications. One is the ULO Teach application that is there for the teacher, and the other is ULO Learn application that is there for the students. We'll have a good discussion about all the three resources by the end of the understanding of Imagine and Ignite programs. I'll again repeat, teachers. We'll have a discussion about classroom application. We'll have a discussion about ULO Teach and ULO Learn once we understand the Imagine and Ignite programs. So, moving ahead, the textbooks and the teacher manuals. When I particularly talk about the textbooks, teachers, then we are having very beautiful real life scenarios, giving practical exposure to the students. They can relate their classroom activities with the real world. And we have got case studies after every chapter to build problem solving and application skills into our students. And when I was mentioning the QR codes, we are having beautiful model class videos. You know what these model class videos are? There will be real teachers inside those videos, wherein a student once goes home, they can watch those videos. Therefore, if I'm not wrong, we're also eliminating the need of the tuitions once the student goes back to home. Not the whole need actually, but yeah, we act as an aid by using these model response model class videos. We're also having PDF solutions to our problems that are there in the book, and video solutions to some HOTS questions. What is HOTS? HOTS is higher order thinking skills. There are some problems which are based on cognitive thinking process. We are having beautiful solutions in video format for those problems, wherein a student will love to watch that video. At the same time, the student will understand the whole concept. The student will grasp the understanding that is there in that concept. We're also, when I talk about these teacher manuals, teachers, then these teacher manuals, as aforementioned, they're having clear guidelines. They're also having activities to boost the attainment of learning outcomes. We have uh, we have incorporated the suggestive tips to make the classroom very much interactive and engaging with the students. We have incorporated step by step answers for all the problems in the book. Once you open your teacher manual, you will look into it, you will see there are exercises, there are chapters, and at the same time you'll be also able to see there are the solutions for each and every problem. So making it very much easy for the teachers to understand when I talk about in terms of clarity. So we're having these teacher manuals for our teachers. Moving ahead, teachers, show me a thumbs up, a virtual thumbs up if you want me to go ahead. Yes, we can go ahead. Thank you so much. I can see thumbs ups coming. Really nice. Now, teachers, when I talk about mathematics, the Imagine program, which we are discussing right now, in terms of application, we are offering you additional beautiful resources that are there in the application. What are those resources? We're having Dino Labs in the application. Yes, we are having Dino Lab in the application inside the ULO Learn as well as ULO Teach application. What is Dino Lab? It's a concept of gamifying the experience of understanding the mathematical concepts, which will make the students very much the students will start liking the concepts. At the same time, they will understand what the concept is all about. We have beautiful interactive simulations for improving the simulation skills of our students. Real world problem solving skills students can practice independently. So once a student goes back to home, we as the teachers want them to be engaged back at their homes as well. This is the right thing we're talking about. We are having gamified experience of mathematical concepts. They will love doing the concepts. They will love doing the activities that are there in the Dino Lab. So, talking about the second resource which you're offering in this Imagine program is mental maths. I'll give you an example what this mental maths is about. When I talk about multiplication, subtraction, division, addition, when we randomly ask a student that question, what is 2 plus 2? He takes that pause, the pause of 2 seconds, the pause of 3 seconds. We want the duration of that pause to be reduced. We want them to do it very quickly, be it division, be it anything. We want them to increase their processing speeds, which will ultimately improve their mental mathematical abilities. They will calculate quickly and accurately by using the facility of mental maths. Hands on practice they are doing here. And when I talk about worksheets, the third resource in the application itself, what is this worksheets? So let's have an answer for this thing. What is this all about? Numerous worksheets available in quiz format. Students can practice more on each math topic. So when I talk about worksheets, for additional practice of students, for the elaborative practice, for understanding the concept wholly and solely, we have provided you these e-worksheets in the application wherein a student can practice, have additional practice of the concepts that are there in the book. We have also, as already mentioned, provided you the QR code solutions there. QR code solutions are nothing but the step by step solutions, step by step instructions there for the problems that are there in the book. Easy to understand as all details are mentioned in the program, in this videos. If we randomly click on a video and see how does that look, let me show you, teachers. Teachers, is it visible?
Yes.
Devendra?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Is it audible
Yes,
also?
sir.
We know that perimeter of a triangle is equal to the sum of the lengths of all its sides, which is equal to P plus Q plus R. That is 7 plus 8 plus 10, which is equal to 25 meters. Thus, perimeter of the triangle is equal to 25 meters.
So, just a second. Yeah. When I talk about the concept videos, this was the video solutions that are there in the book. Now, when I talk that are in the application, sorry, when I talk about the concept videos, these are engaging videos for deeper understanding. Let's have a look on what this concept video looks like. Let's have a quick glance of this. Now, teachers, on your screens, you're seeing one of our this latest resources we have talked about. This is classroom application. Let's have a look how this concept video looks like. This is where we are choosing the grade. And this is the Imagine. This is what we call the concept videos. Let's have a look.
Hello students, आज हम पढ़ेंगे chapter first numbers up to 6 digits. Let's see.
If you remember a couple of minutes ago, I said there is a live teacher inside the videos. This was the teacher I was talking about, teachers. Let's see a quick glance of what this teacher is adding to in the session.
हमें ये पता है कि 5 digit numbers कौन से होते हैं, right? We know that 9999 9999 is the greatest 4 digit number. हमें ये पता है कि 9999 that is 9999 is the greatest 4 digit number, right? और 5 digit number कैसे कन्वर्ट होगा? अगर मैं इसके अंदर 1 ऐड कर देती
So this is something which we call as additional tuitions which are provided for our students in terms of Imagine program. We're also providing these videos to our schools so that what our agenda is that gets actually completed. Our agenda is that our students have to equip these skills of mathematics, understanding the concepts, right? So that is where we are adding these much resources into the program, right, to fulfill the agenda. So moving ahead, now, if I talk about mathematics, we've understood the basic, we have done a walkthrough. For sure, we have not understood how the application works, how the classroom app works, which we'll do by the end of this session. But before that, I would like to take you through the Ignite program, the English curriculum program, right? From grades 1 to 5. Teachers, can I have a thumbs up if you have received the teacher manuals and the books in this Ignite program? Dipeksha ma'am is very quick in showing how
So much, ma'am. Devendra sir,
Yes, sir.
received?
Yes, sir.
Received? Thank you so
Yes.
much, sir. Thank you for letting me know. So the name of the program is Ignite. It is nothing but the English program. Let's have an introduction about the Ignite program. It's an English language teaching program to build the foundational skills of the language in our students, right? It is an absolute alignment with National Education Policy. Again, NCF 2022-23-22 aligned and which actually focuses on 21st century skills, that is communication, creativity, problem solving, decision making, है ना, real life scenarios के साथ कैसे हम बच्चे को connect करते हैं. And we have this beautiful last point, integrates SEL and SDG awareness. Any teacher here who knows what SEL and SDG are? I would really love to see the response in the chat box. Let's say a no if we don't know. It's completely fine. Okay. Okay. So, teachers, let me just tell you what this. We have some responses. Okay. Let me see. No. Really appreciable, Pooja ma'am. Some of the teachers know. Very nice. We're having some finest teachers across the country. That is what I said before starting with the session. Thank you so much. So, SEL is social emotional learning. This is something where a student learns how to react to the physical world. In simpler words, the interpersonal skills of our students. That is where we focus on the development of interpersonal skills of our students, how they build the interpersonal skills, the strength of interpersonal skills. And then when I talk about SDG, it is sustainable development goals. It is nothing but it is a whole module provided to us by United Nations, which is having 17 key highlights actually, which are completely focused onto what? Onto climate, uh, ecosystem, poverty, climate action, health, hunger. It is focused onto all these things. So that is where we are making sure that SDG goals are taken care of in our Ignite program. We are making sure that our students learn what sustainable development goals are. So moving ahead, the key objectives of our English program, the Ignite program, we have to make sure that we develop contextual understanding in our students. Now, what is contextual this understanding? It is not following just the concepts that are there in the book. We have to make sure that we are using other resources as well, right? We have to have a horizontal approach. We can use all the resources that we are having for making our students understand. Providing experiential learning. Yes, this is something NEP and NCF both of the bodies say. They're saying that we have to provide experiential learning. We have to do experiments on topics. It's not just reading, learning, writing. It's not just LSRW. It is more than LSRW. And for sure, the very basic, incorporating essential LSRW skills. We already know that every language is having these 4 skills in it. And let us not forget, national education policy itself says that a student needs to learn the mother tongue first. Then this mother tongue acts as a medium of learning the other language. And why we are prioritizing learning English? Because it's an international language. It shows us how to relate ourselves with the rest of the world, be it any kind of career objectives, be it any kind of formal conversations, interviews. We have to understand the importance of the English language entirely. And for sure, again, this point comes again and again here, integrating technology. We have to have this technology into our subjects. That is where we are having this in Ignite as well. So, what are we having as a resource in Ignite program? We are having age appropriate, grade appropriate, again, books for our students. Again, we'll call them smart books because it's having various QR codes. QR codes that emphasize on listening, speaking, reading, writing, all the things. And teachers, it's a thematic concept. The program is absolutely theme based, the Ignite program. We are having themes, various themes. We'll have an understanding hereafter. And along with the course book, we're having, let's not forget, the program is for 1 to 5, right? Ignite program we're talking about. And the course book, along with the course book, we are providing you the workbooks for additional practice of the students. It is having similar concepts, similar exercises, but for additional practices. And along with it, we are also providing this digital resources in terms of Classroom app, in terms of YOLO Learn app and YOLO Teach app. So what is there for the teachers? Teachers, again, in the Ignite program, we are providing you teacher manuals wherein you will find a well-crafted framework, first of all. Framework as in how to do the execution, how to do the delivery, what is the time frame, and how should we conclude. All the things are mentioned in the teacher manual. And as a success manager, from the very beginning, teachers, what I like is teachers' professional development. We are here 24/7, the success team, for the assistance and support of our teachers. Let's not forget, we are not 2 different teams. We are one team, one strong team, together empowering the students of our country. And for the teacher, again, we are providing you this. Thank you so much, Prabhakant Shukla, sir, for turning your camera on. Really a delight to see you, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah, for the teachers, we are providing you this YOLO Teach application, wherein you will have a lot of things which we will discover afterwards. Yeah, a couple of minutes ago, I was telling you about the thematic approach which we are having in this Ignite program. Let me open this attachment. So in your teacher manuals, you'll find this detailed framework, and wherein you will find beautiful and amazing themes based on friendship, health and hygiene, health and this kindness and humility, travel and tourism. Yes, sari themes, all these themes will be available in the detailed framework. Thereafter, on the right hand side, you'll see another column wherein you'll find the chapter, the author, the poet of this chapter, type of this narrative, this chapter, comprehension. What will be the comprehension you'll be doing in this theme here? Pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar. Let's not forget, we are completely having a beautiful concept of grammar that is termed as Go Grammar in the Ignite book. We are doing that, and let's get back to what we were discussing apart from this framework. So yeah, moving ahead, the Ignite books, all grammar concepts, key stories, chapters, exercises, organized around a single theme. That is there, the framework, what we call as. Moving ahead, we're also having this beautiful progress tracker for our teachers and parents to fill in. What does this progress tracker do? We being the teachers know there are topics where the students might lack. They have their deficient topics where they don't meet the requirements, where they don't meet the ends, right? So for such cases, we're having this progress tracker We want the students to cover each and every concept here. For that, we are providing you this progress tracker, which helps you to understand and the other stakeholder, that is the parent, to understand what her child is dealing with. They can have an overview of their what's journey. You can have an overview of your student's journey. It should be felt by both teachers as well as parents once a term. You have to be answerable, right, teachers? You have to be answerable what you are doing in your classes, what the students are learning. So for that, we have provided you this very beautiful progress tracker. If any stakeholder asks our teachers that what's happening in our Ignite program, you have this beautiful evident progress tracker that this is happening. This is where your student is uh, shining. This is where your students needs a bit more push in terms of improvement. So yeah, and one more additional thing which we have included here, teachers, is reading tracker. What is this? By the end of the book, you'll see this reading tracker is there, wherein there are suggestive books are already mentioned there. What is the reason we have provided you this reading tracker? So as to develop the interest in reading for our students. We have mentioned beautiful names of beautiful books in the book itself, wherein a student, once you as a teacher suggest a book to the student will start reading that. You will notice, you will realize they are starting to show the interest in the reading here. That's what we want them to do. Love the reading. They will start doing it. And yeah, teachers, for every tests, for every exams, you ought to prepare these tests, right? You need to have these exams, these little unit tests with the students. So for that, we have already incorporated practice time. Practice time there, what is it? It is there for you, some burden off the shoulder from our teachers. We have these papers designed for our teachers, wherein you will find 3 test papers for the lower grades and 4 test papers for the upper grades. Answers are already provided in the teacher manuals. So if you are about to conduct any such test, you can refer to the test, the structure that is there already, which is made for you. So I hope I'm clear up to this part, teachers. Am I going too fast? Then show me a thumbs down. Okay. Thank you so much, teachers. Really nice to have such proactive answers. And I'm also awaiting for this virtual thumbs ups. Jo teachers abhi camera, the teachers who are not able to turn their cameras on, they can show me virtual thumbs ups, right? They can add their expertise into the chat box. Okay, we are having some responses. Thank you, Sambra ma'am. Thank you, Latika ma'am. Thank you so much, Tamilarasi ma'am. Thank you. So yeah, moving ahead. Now let's talk about the classroom application, the one which I was talking about. Why not utilize if we are having such resources? Let's watch a quick video, teachers. A video which will make us understand what this classroom app concept is about. I'm sure your respected success managers have already introduced this, but let's take a couple of minutes and watch the entire concept. Okay, we have a message. Yes, thank you so much, ma'am, for your response. Really glad that we're having such amazing teachers. Yeah, let's watch a small video and understand the entire concept behind this classroom app.
To the Uolo Classroom app, your perfect teaching companion. Designed for
Devendra sir, can you show me a thumbs up if the thing is visible and audible to you, the video? Thank you so much. Let's watch it quickly. It's just a 2-minute video. Let's see what this classroom app concept is.
Windows PCs, laptops, and Android TVs. The Classroom app complements textbooks with an interactive classroom experience. Getting started is simple. Just open the Classroom app, where you'll find all the programs your school uses. Select your program. Choose a grade and pick a U book. That's it, you're ready to teach. Your textbook is now digital and interactive. Flip through pages, explore chapters, and navigate seamlessly, just like a real book, but with so much more. Each chapter is perfectly aligned with the book. Same chapters, same content, easy for you and easy for students. Bring lessons to life with videos. Just tap the video icon to play stories and rhymes featuring familiar characters and colors from the book. This makes learning more engaging and memorable for the students. Make learning fun with quizzes. Test students' understanding with just a click. Take quizzes to the next level with the student response system. Students answer in real time and responses appear instantly on the screen. Boost classroom participation with live responses and leaderboards that keep students engaged and motivated. No internet? No problem. The Classroom app works offline using a USB pen drive, ensuring that learning never stops. YOLO, powering engaging classrooms.
So yes, what we were seeing was, okay. Am I audible, teachers? Yes, I'm audible. Thank you. So what we saw was the resource which we are offering for our schools, known as classroom application, wherein if we are having any such Android TVs or smart boards, why not make our classroom smart? Why not utilize this application which we are offering? And the best part, we can use this application both offline as well as online. But in offline case, we need to have a small pen drive, that's it. We'll be able to use the interactive U-book. We'll be able to be hands-free, obviously, and teach through the smart board or the smart TV with whatever we are having. Wherein we'll also find quizzes, these videos, and all the classroom instructions that are in the application itself. And I'm sure teachers who are already doing it are really liking the concept here. And for the teachers who have not done it as of now, I highly suggest and recommend let's go for it. Okay. Okay, we are having teachers responding regarding this. Thank you so much, Devendra sir. Devendra sir is using the offline version of the application, right, sir?
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much for letting me know, sir. So moving ahead with the concept of digital perception in these programs. As mentioned earlier, teachers, we are having these two applications, YOLO Teach as well as YOLO Learn application. What do we have in these YOLO Teach and YOLO Learn applications? In terms of imagine, the mathematics, all those things which were discussed, be it Dino Labs, be it mental maths, be it concept videos, be it PDF solutions, all these things are in the application itself, right? YOLO Teach. And for the students, they'll be able to access it on YOLO Learn application. And what we have to do is, being a teacher, if I'm a teacher, what I have to do is randomly, I'm gonna open the Google Play Store and download the YOLO Teach application. If any teacher has not downloaded, can I have a virtual thumbs up if you have downloaded the YOLO Teach applications? Amazing. Thank you, Devendra sir. Okay. Yes. Having some responses here. Yes, thumbs up. Sambra ma'am, Sujata ma'am, Shalini ma'am. Really nice. Ramanpreet ma'am. More teachers. Really nice. Manju ma'am, thank you so much for all the thumbs up and this response. Asha ma'am, really glad to hear these. So yeah, we're talking about the what are the steps? We go to the Google Play Store, we download it, and the number which we have provided to the success team, to the success person, that is a dedicated person from YOLO, that number will be registered for your profile and you'll be able to see all the grades whichever are allotted to you. That is how you use the YOLO Teach application. Once you open the YOLO Teach application, you'll be able to see the Ignite option as well there, the Imagine option there. You'll be able to see all these options there. You'll also be having that chat feature wherein, teachers, you can chat with the students. And let me tell you a cheat code, teachers. There are some teachers whom I have seen they're using this chat feature for other programs as well, which is really nice actually. Really good to see that. So yeah, when I talk in terms of students, what they do is they also do the similar steps. They go to the ULO, they go to the Google Play Store and they search for the ULO Learn application. They download it and the login IDs have been provided to the students already. And once they refer to those login IDs, the credentials, they log into the ULO Learn applications. Teachers, are we having any questions as of now? If not, then please show me a thumbs up so that we can go ahead. Perfect. Thank you so much, ma'am. Really nice. So yeah, as mentioned, YOLO Teach, you have been given an upper hand. You'll be able to monitor, you'll be able to evaluate all these things, whatever the student is doing, the progress of the students. You'll be also able to help them in assigning the interesting maths activities, in the YOLO Teach application, in the Imagine program. And when I talk about YOLO Learn, it will eventually help our students in developing the skills that are there in the Imagine as well as the Ignite program, be it cognitive skills that are there in the mathematics, be it listening skills, speaking skills that are there in the Ignite program. Yes. So as mentioned, we have to make sure that we are logged into YOLO Teach application so that we are proactively using all the resources that are there in the YOLO Teach and YOLO Learn application. With my whole heart, I would like to thank all the teachers for being patient and listening to me. I hope I didn't make it boring. I'm really open to questions right now. Let's give all the teachers some time so that you can unmute. I would really want to start with Deepiksha ma'am. Akshay, can we unmute Deepiksha ma'am?
Yes, sir. Therefore, we can stop sharing the screen also.
Yes, yes, yes. So yes. Yes, ma'am.
Hello, sir. I don't have any.
Ma'am, you're on mute again. You have to unmute, ma'am. Okay, let me ask you to unmute. Now you can unmute, ma'am.
Is it fine?
Do you want to share anything in terms of how we are going, ma'am? Did you like the session? Did you like the concepts that we discussed?
Yes, I like it very because it is a kind of holding a book is not everything, and getting the sources by this kind of a webinar is just a platform where we can meet with the multiple of people from across the nation, and we'll get to know what actually we have to do. Making lesson plan is not a good teaching part, because if you are understood what you have to do in what manner you have to lead, that's more important. Thank you so much, Team YOLO, to organize such kind of a webinar so that it gives us actually a source of where we have to move actually.
Pleasure, ma'am. Really glad that you shared your expertise. It's a journey of learning actually together, ma'am. We are doing it.
Actually, yes, life is it's a never ending process of a learning. We have to learn every till last breath. We have to learn actually.
Absolutely true, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Welcome, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. So, Devendra sir, would you want to add anything? आप कुछ ऐड करना चाहते हैं सर? You have to unmute. Let me just.
No,
Okay,
sir.
Okay, sir. How are things going at school, sir? आप अच्छे से पढ़ा पा रहे हैं Mathematics Ignite? Can I have a thumbs up, sir? Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. So we have more teachers. Teachers, you're open to add the questions in the chat box as well. If you're having any questions, if you want to discuss anything, please raise a hand. We will shortly unmute you. This is a question answer time right now. We really want to be of help. So can we have teachers who can raise their hands or unmute themselves? Yes. Pooja ma'am. Just a moment, ma'am.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a question.
Yes,
Sir,
ma'am.
can you provide videos for the grammar related That's why we can discuss the noun and the pronoun of the small kids, small videos.
Ma'am, have you tried scanning the QR codes that are there in the Ignite book, the various types of QR codes?
Yeah,
There are
ma'am.
no
Yes,
less than 5 QR codes in every chapter, right, ma'am?
yes, sir.
Were they helpful enough for you? So as when I talk about listen well activities, when I talk about speak well activities, are they
Yes,
helping, ma'am, right now?
yes, they are helping, but I want a grammar portion videos. That's why the kids can understand the grammar portion easily.
Completely, ma'am. Understood. Ma'am, when I talk about the Go grammar activities, are you doing those activities in the classes? The Go
Yes,
grammar
sir.
activity that is there?
Yes, yes, sir.
Is it having various types of questions there in the Go grammar part?
Yes, sir.
Will surely provide you additional content in terms of the Ignite program, the English program, ma'am. Will that be
Okay,
all
sir.
right?
Thank you. Yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Pleasure talking with you. More teachers, please. Sujata, ma'am, do you want to add anything? Okay. Do we have any chats here? Okay, just a moment. Let me check. All the teachers are hereby requested to fill the feedback form. Okay. Teachers are requested here to fill this. That is there in the chat box. Kavita Rani ma'am says, imagine activities are very good. Really glad, ma'am, you find it good and interesting. Manju ma'am also says she has a plus. Kavita ma'am, do you want to add anything? Shubhangi ma'am also agrees with us. Thank you so much, Shubhangi ma'am. Okay. We're having a lot of agreement. That is really nice to see, actually. Okay, Kavita ma'am doesn't have any question. That makes it that where I assume that I have answered all the questions beforehand. Really nice. So yeah, Akshay, can we unmute all the teachers here so that if a teacher wants to speak, they can unmute by themselves?
Sure. Yes, sir.
So teachers, right now you have a free hand. You can unmute your device and ask me any questions if you have related to the programs Ignite as well as Imagine. We're here. I'm completely airs right now. So no questions. Okay, okay. Really nice to have all the teachers. And let me not forget to mention, all the teachers are doing an amazing job altogether. We are making the society a better place to live. Thank you so much, teachers. And it was, again, really a delight to connect with all the teachers here. Thank you so much. Keep sharing videos, keep sharing things that you're experiencing in the class. We're having these WhatsApp groups, right? Whenever you do these experiential activities, whenever you do these things, okay, thank you so much, Salma ma'am. Whenever you do teach the things, whenever you have a student in performing in front of you in the activities like speaking, listening, you can record videos. You can use the class cam feature that is there in the application, right? So when we talk about the application, we can use that class cam, we can record the video, we can showcase that student, highlight what our students are doing that is out of the box. We can recognize the efforts that our students are putting, right? So let's not forget, we have to represent the efforts that our students and our teachers are putting inside the schools. Let's try to record it and share it with the entire fraternity. That is the success team, the school management, the stakeholders, the other stakeholders like parents. Let's make it countable. Thank you so much, teachers. Thank you. It was really a pleasure. Have a really good evening. Thank you so much.